Good Tuesday afternoon, everybody. It's Tuesday, June 4th, 2019. Welcome into Talking Fitchburg. And the whole gang is finally back. I'm not by myself today. It's Andrew's back, Scott's here, everybody's in office. It's nice to have the whole gang back. We've been split up for a little bit with all the schedules. It's been crazy. Andrew, welcome back, and glad to have you here. And boy, you missed out on some. You know what? I forgot the trophy again. Darn it, Scott! Give me that trophy. We're gonna have Scott. Scott's gonna help me out here. Yesterday, we showed the package yesterday of the big win over the weekend at Festa Italia.
Yes.
And right after I got done with the show yesterday, the trophy showed up. And now, for your viewing pleasure, I present the winning trophy here from Fact TV. And if you look in here, and Scott's going to go ahead and zoom in. I want you to zoom in right here, in this part here. Yeah. We've got, it's pretty cool.
The first name on the plaque, ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy Crosby, Fact TV. Oh, yeah.
Look at how beautiful that thing is.
It is great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I say we got to wear that loud and proud. We got to put out in the front window. Make sure people know bocce ball champions right here.
I didn't even knew, like, when you look at the top here, there is a bocce ball on this.
Of course there
right
is.
Here. Like, this is.
I wonder if they used the same one for a bowling trophy.
Just a little bit bigger.
But yeah, pretty sweet, pretty awesome.
It was something.
Yeah.
And what was really good, Andrew, is in the finals. There was no fire in the finals. Fire was eliminated in the semifinals.
Fire department.
Yeah, in the semifinals, it was Scott and I versus each other, and Jill versus.
So
fire
who
department.
filmed that part? Did you swap on and off? Or how'd that work?
We we set the camera up wide and they made it work. Yeah,
there you go.
But
because I was filming at the time the band's going on, so I didn't.
Here we're all like taking care of things, and you're you were doing your job.
I'm filming the bands. So you're welcome.
Let me see if I can get this right. There we go.
I believe it was Jerry DiMaggio at the time. This was good way to start off Festa. So
I'll tell you, Scott and I had VO5 on Saturday night.
How was that?
Wow.
Yeah.
They are tremendous. We were rocking out back and forth. It was good stuff.
Good time?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
They had a big crowd too.
I'm sure.
And the only we got nice and tight because a big rain cloud just dumped,
so everyone into the tent
quickly moved in.
Yes.
So. We had people watching from the monitor back where we were switching and everything.
I had that too. I had the Eddie Butts band on Friday night, and they're a really good cover band. If you were there for quite a while,
I was listening.
They were really good, and yeah, definitely had people watching the monitor. I think they appreciated that monitor.
Yeah, it was a good Saturday afternoon and just a good old weekend.
Good
Festa. But yeah, gonna keep this trophy nice and close here today, just so folks can enjoy that 100%.
We'll put it out front.
We'll just keep cutting back to
display it. Yeah.
All right, we got business to take care of here. We'll get you updated on your headlines for the day here in just a few minutes, and then digest today. We're talking a little bit about car deer. It is that time of season. You've seen it up on the billboards right now. Dusk to dawn, the deer are moving, and we'll talk about that and ways to keep you safe here. Then coming up in the digest, coming up in the guest segment after digest, we're talking about a great organization, a big walk this weekend at McGaw Park, and it's with WAGS, a nonprofit that trains service dogs, and it's a pretty cool story. I can't wait to share that with you here coming up in just a little bit. First, we do get to the headlines, and we start off with the special election. Yes, it is election day here in Fitchburg today. The city of Fitchburg is conducting a special election for the office of County Supervisor, District Number 33. Wards affected by this election include 7, 8, and 12 through 19. Wards and polling locations have been combined for this election only for today. Voting will take place at the Fitchburg Community Center for this special election. So if you're coming out to vote, you're coming here to the Community Center today to do your voting. All right, June is Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month, and the Fitchburg Senior Center has some great events coming up to bring awareness. Check this out. There'll be a lecture series each Wednesday in June. And the topics are awesome. and it'll be from 2 to 3 p.m. Topics on June 5th, it's going to be healthy living for your brain and body. June 12th, know the 10 signs. June 19th, effective communication. June 26th, understanding and responding to dementia-related behavior. These lectures will be presented by representatives from the Alzheimer's Association of Madison, so we hope you will take part in them. Great series and great information as make awareness to Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. Breakfast on the Farm coming up this weekend if you're interested to celebrate Dairy Month. June is Dairy Month. We talked about that yesterday. And this Saturday, June 8th, from 7 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., you can head out to the Klondike Farms, 4562 Highway 92 in Brooklyn, not too far away from here. Event mission includes parking, breakfast, and all the entertainment and activities. For ages 0 to 2, it's free. Ages 3 through 11, it's $4, and ages 12 and up, just $8. So if you want to learn a little bit about the dairy farm and check out some great displays and music, entertainment, and I had this too. Test your toss in one of our cheese hole beanbag games. So I was talking about that yesterday. Pretty cool stuff. Check it out this weekend. The Dane County one, but if you miss this one, you got all of them across the state, all June long. So, you miss out. There's plenty more to be had, and they're real close by to here, so it makes it even better. All right, Father's Day Toddler Art is going to be happening tomorrow, June 5th. Explore and play with art materials. Children will practice their fine motor skills as they create a craft for dad or grandpa. Caregivers are encouraged to stop in at various times throughout the hour. Please bring smocks or messy clothes for your children. And this is for children ages 1 through 3. And this will be 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. tomorrow at the Fitchburg Public Library. And sticking with the Fitchburg Public Library, used book sales coming up. That's right. The Friends of the Fitchburg Library used book sale will be held on Friday, June 21st from noon to 5, Saturday, June 22nd from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And don't forget that world-famous bag sale Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. Get a bag full of books for just $5. Great prices. Children's paperbacks, just 50 cents. Paperback or children's hardcover books are just $1. And hardcover or larger paperback, paper books, it could be, are just $2. So check it out. Get your books on, right? Something like that. And again, this all benefits the Fitchburg Public Library, so that's where all the funds go. So hopefully you'll come out and check it out.
And I just want to say, they really do put those funds back in. The Friends do. Is if you haven't seen, only a couple weeks ago, they released those 3 new tables, those discovery tables that are down in the children's area. So if you haven't checked those out, they are really awesome. So
we're going to need to go after hours.
They definitely put that money right back in there. Yeah, I know. I want to go play with the Lego sets and the train.
You, me, and Scott will head on out afterwards.
We'll each pick a table, and then we'll just rotate every 10 minutes, make new creations. I'm down.
Yeah, it's a good book sale, too, if you haven't been out to it. All right, finally here today, we're going to talk a little bit about some grant to aid local communities and parks and trail flooding repairs. Dane County Executive Joe Parisi announced that local communities can now apply for Dane County's $1 million Parks and Trail Flood Repair Grant. The fund was created by Dane County's 2019 budget to aid communities in recouping flood damage costs due to the recent flooding, especially the flooding that occurred last August and September. We all remember that flooding. It was crazy. Grant submissions are due by July 31st and should include the following project narrative that describes the scope and extent of the flood damage that occurred to the park or trail facilities, project maps that identifies the areas affected and facilities affected, site plan design and engineering plans for necessary repairs, and project budget that includes the itemized list of repairs, cost funding, and more. And you can, of course, check out this online through the Dane County's website. We'll get you the link coming up here a little bit later after the show. So a lot of flooding there. There's no question about that. And grants like this definitely help bring those things back. I know I was one place in Middleton, if you ever went in that, the Pheasant Branch it's called. I mean, that's where I grew up, was near there, and it was torn apart, just obliviated with the water. So it's crazy. Water flooding is not good, and I hate to keep talking about it, but man, oh man, it seems like it's coming back every day, you know. But anyway, I digress. Coming up next, we're gonna open up our digest. We're talking about car deer. Yeah, it's not fall, it's spring, and yeah, the deer are on the move. We'll tell you what to do next right here in Talking Fitchburg.